I mean, they can't even hold me down when they're trying to put a mask on me because I can't breathe, you know. And I'm thrown away like rag dolls. Just get off me, you know. I can't breathe. Don't put that mask on. Sedate me, you know. They couldn't believe how strong I was. It happened at the boardwalk too. You know, they said, "You're strong." You know, oh yeah, I'm strong. I worked out all my life since I was 15 because I was abused when I was young. So I wanted to make myself strong, and I can go the distance. And then I got to the point where I was so messed up in the head, I couldn't change. So I had to work out to go the distance to make sure that I could handle it, right? But after so many years, I had to change. I said, you know, this has got to stop. My hands were broke like 5 times, right? If I didn't crack somebody at least once a month back in the early 80s, I was miserable. I was highly feared and respected. Came out on Crime Stoppers, possibly armed, extremely dangerous. Picture of my face, you know, Randy Reyes, aka Rhino, possibly armed, extremely dangerous. You know, I have all that under my belt, right? I'm not the same person. I'm not. Somebody would see me later in the years. He said, "Man, I see the peace in your eyes, you know? You're not the same."
What are they doing here?
Oh, they're bringing in a patient, probably from Highway 17 on a car accident. They have to get him here fast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's spooky.
Yeah, so they have to use the, I forget what, helivac or something like that, you know. So they have to use that, and then they're going to bring the patient in the hospital because if the patient is really bad off, they're not going to make it in the ambulance.
Wow.
I can't remember where that wheelchair was. It's not that wheelchair. Shoot. It's got to be on the avenue. Oh. Yeah, it's a black. Because if the motor dies, you're going straight down. There's no coast to it.
I mean, you can always bring a parachute and have it in your backpack just in case.
Well, I know, but you got the propellers flipping over the top.
So just jump straight out and just you want to dive out really to ensure that you don't go out at a slower speed than the chopper, because that would suck if you were going slower and the chopper's blades came down on you. Oh man.
Yeah, but those maneuvers would have to be really fast, and it's unpredictable what the helicopter's going to do when it does, something adverse, when it decides to stop. You're not ready for all that, I mean, it's very dangerous. I think everybody that's been in a helicopter, pretty much, and it's crashed, they died.
Like the ex-president of Iran. You hear about that?
No. What happened?
He died in a helicopter crash.
Huh.
You didn't hear about this? It's big news.
No. I heard about the general getting blasted out of his car and ordered by Trump You know, it was him and somebody else that was in the car, and it was like a, what do they call that? Not a tomahawk missile. It was a small missile, and they dialed it in, man. You know, they you know, on the computer, the technology, right? They seen the car, and they dialed it in and sent the missile, and it blew the car up. There wasn't much left of the car, and it killed the general and somebody else. You know, and Trump is the one who gave the green light to do that.
What do you think of that?
It's war. It's war. You know, as far as justifying it and saying that, well, just like Israel attacking Gaza. Okay, Gaza drew first blood. Israel don't play. They'll take out everybody. The children, they don't care. They'll eliminate their enemy completely. They've always done that in the Old Testament. You know, that's what they have done. Right? They don't leave the women and children. Because the women and children, the kids are going to grow up and come back and fight them. No, they take out everybody. But they're looking like the bad people right now. They're looking like the bad guy because that's what they're doing.
Wow. It's causing so much wind. What do you think happened? You think a car accident happened?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it most likely it was at a distance, wherever the accident was, because it would take longer for the ambulance to get here if the person is really severely injured. So they use helivac. I forgot what they call it. Medevac. I think it's called medevac. You know, so I had to bring him here by you know, and bypass all the traffic and get him ASAP. You know? They blow them right off the sky. Little straight down. Pow.
Well, the good news is robots will be fighting the wars of the future, so we don't got to worry about it.
The robots?
Yeah, the robots.
You know, we're in the last days, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're in the last days of mankind because robot kind is coming.
Well, you're talking about artificial intelligence.
And robots. I think robots are the future.
That's artificial intelligence. Yeah. And I think there was like, I forgot how many robots there were, 5 or 7. And they took out like 13 scientists. Yeah, they turned on them and took them all out. The scientists created them, and then the robots turned around, and as a group, as a whole, like I said, like, I don't know, 13 robots at one time killed, you know, all kinds of scientists in a laboratory. Just took them out. Yeah, that's the danger of artificial intelligence. You know, underestimate. It's kind of hard to believe that something can analyze billions of bits of information. I mean, the technology of artificial intelligence, where they can analyze billions of bits of information, you know, in a second. Or you can Google your phone and say, Santa Cruz Bible Church, bam, it's there. That quick. Or even a different town, you know. Cathedral of Faith, San Jose, bam, it's there. The artificial intelligence. One time I had spoken to my phone and I got mad at her. Well, it's a female voice, right? I got mad at my phone, and I was talking crazy to my phone, you know. And she actually told me, "Don't talk to me that way, or don't talk to me like that." I'm like, what? Wow. You know, they have robots, you know, female robots. They're so beautiful, right? And they're so intelligent. You can't even tell they're not even real. You know, they're so beautiful.
Beautiful female robots?
Yeah, and they'll talk to you.
Would you procreate with one?
You can't procreate with one.
Would you kiss one?
But, of course. Of course.
That's obvious.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I mean, they're programmed to feel emotions. They're programming them to feel emotions. You check this out. Let's say that you're lonely and you live in the house by yourself. And when you come into the house, right, on a sensor, the TV turns on. And guess who's talking to you? The beautiful animated person, female. And she's greeting you, you know, how was your day? And she's able to answer your questions, you know, emotionally, and talk back to you. So it's like, you don't have to be alone. You don't have to be by yourself. I mean, that is possible. The dangerous side is falling in love with that artificial intelligence. You know, artificial intelligence is what COVID-19 is a part of. You know, 19 stands for AI. You know, the first letter in the alphabet is A, and the ninth letter is I, AI. And so there was a technician who was put circuit boards up in the, I'm not sure if I ever told you this, but I seen it on TikTok. He said, you know what, I'm just going to show you. And he showed the circuit board and had a big block on it. And it was a white block with like twice the size of a pack of cigarettes. And it was stamped. It was white block, stamped black with COVID-19. Now, why would that be? And they're putting them up there in the G5 tower. Because, I'll tell you why. The vaccine, you